today. This is a Kirby Swim Equip short instructional video on how to assemble the new coach's cage. When you get it, it's going to look like this. First thing is obviously to unpack it and get all the parts, check that all the parts are there. So once you've unpacked your coach's cage, you'll notice there's 4 uprights. They'll have some pre-drilled countersunk spots. These have got to face the outside. So on the inside it should be completely clean. So once you get all 4 put into place like such, you can stand in the middle without the wheels, no problem. Then you'll be ready to assemble it. Start your drilling process. With the side walls are quite easy to differentiate of how it goes. There's a long edge and a short edge. These ones actually are also rectangle, they're not square. If you put it like this, you'll notice that one edge is just a little bit too short for what we want to do, because it needs to fit underneath the floor base. So by that I mean underneath the floor base needs to sit on top of that lip. Use your foot and just gently tap that in place, and these screws, these holes, pre-drilled holes, are going to be where we're going to drill through to hold it all together. Putting a bit of the blue tape on, getting it ready. The blue tape's going to help me keep it all in place while I'm doing my drilling. So a little bit of preparation makes the job a hell of a lot easier. So make sure it's pushed in nice so it sits flush through here. Put the tape on nice and tight, and then just carry around the other sides doing exactly the same thing. Okay, same thing with the side walls, making sure you're underneath the floor base. Just give that a little bit of a tap with your foot. Should go in nice and flush. Not too far out, not too far in. Tape that you organised earlier comes in handy to hold it in place. Stage much easier when you're inside the cage itself. All these screws that are close to the joining parts of the frame need to be pre-drilled. The bits that are in the middle that don't have the frame connection structure inside don't need to be pre-drilled. So these ones can be self-tapped. Those two when the lid goes on needs to be pre-drilled. So same system as before. There is a drill hole already in that wall. Make sure it's flush and square. Do your pre-drill hole. Once you've done your pre-drill hole, put your screw in straight away. Making sure it hasn't moved in the meantime. This one looks pretty good. Does need a little bit of pressure on it. And she's in. This one here doesn't need to be pre-drilled because it's the middle one. Straight in. Same goes for the other side. We want to pre-drill it first. Don't just drill, make sure you check that it's flush. This one is flush and looking good. Try and put this screw in straight away. Don't try and pre-drill it all and come back. If you do that, there's a good chance the hole won't line up. So this one, straight in. Perfect. Remember, the middle ones don't need to be pre-drilled. Beautiful. All right, now the cage is built, we've got to put the lid on. An extra set of hands to do this is the way to go. Simply line it up with those holes. Oh, watch your fingers. Done. Right, beautiful. Open the lid so you can continue working. Yep, all right. I'm going to have to pre-drill these holes, but also the ones going up as well because of the frame. I'm going to pre-drill a hole, put a screw in a hole, pre-drill a hole, put a screw in the hole so it doesn't move. Same thing, make sure it sits flush. So this one needs to come out a little bit. Hold it in place. In she goes. All right, we're almost finished constructing the cage. Once you've done all the screws that attach the walls and the top parts of the walls to the lid frame, we get on with making sure that these fixed here as well. So pre-drilling all of these holes, and then once these are all pre-drilled, then you can go ahead and just fix those screws in.